Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. Hello and welcome back to my own purchases in December from Stafford Toy Fair, where I met up with Luke, the Diecast Outlaw, Martin Dare's Dinky Toy Restorations, and Paul Jones of Midlife Models. And the model I'd been looking at for a while was almost my first buy there. It needs no introduction. It's the Dinky Toys Ford Capri police car. As you can see, that's about 16 centimeters long. Just keep that ruler there so I know I stay in view for you. And this is a good version. The decals have had it, but I've got one of these in restoration at the moment, and I thought it'd be nice to have another one. I picked up this at a really good price. Boot comes up, nothing inside the boot. Bonnet lifts, Essex 3 litre V6 in there. Wipers are there. Decal's quite good there. Beacons there. Get the doors open if we can. Seats are there. We've got a 2-pronged steering wheel. I've got a 3. I've had to rescue for mine because mine didn't have a steering wheel. Well, that is a great model. It just needs new stickers, and I can do the stickers. So I don't know if I'd do that. I'll leave it as it is because I think that's good enough to go in anybody's cabinet. Now, we're going to be hard pressed to beat that today as the model of the show. But pushing it, we have got a Lotus Elite Wings Flying Club. Now, Corgi Toys, I think. Can't see, doesn't say. I don't think it's Corgi. This has a trailer with an aeroplane on the back. Now, you won't normally tow anything with this, but you've seen me do 2 of these. It's the same model that's a JPS Black Lotus. It pulls the JPS car. Now, the Wings Flying Club, they had this pulling a set, and they had a Land Rover with a beacon on pulling the trailer as well. I've got one of the trailers to do, so that's that. I've got 2 ways of going. I might do that and the Land Rover together, but they'll have to share the trailer. That'd be interesting. Now, I know there's people aren't that keen on aviation, but here's an original Dinky Toys 723 Hawker Siddeley HS125. Now, I did one of these in 2024, but I did it in the RAF Dominique colours. The HS125 in RAF service never flew in these colours. This one's got a bit of wing damage, as you can see. Bit of a droop down on either side. It's quite nice underneath, everything's there. And I don't think that one needs restoring though. The paint's gone there, and in a few other places. At the front of this tailplane it's gone, but that's a nice one. That is nice. I'm not going to faff about and get the undercarriage out, even though it's there. And then what we've got here, K21 Cougar Dragster. Now that's nice. Nice big engine coming out. And if you watch Diecast Outlaw's channel, he's just done a Dodge Charger with a big engine with a blower on top. And it's a great video. You should go and see that. That's nice. And I think that one's on its way to you, Luke, along with this heavily overpainted Dodge Dragster. And it's a Charger in my view. Painted over the window, unfortunately, but that's rescuable. I think this is entirely rescuable. It'll need better wheels than this. But the tow hook needs to go. But everything else is alright, and it's already got a hole in the bonnet with the engine. Luke had to cut out the bonnet of his in his recent video and put his own engine in. Now, talking about big engines, this is something out of Mad Max. The Cam Buster number 8 Super Kings Matchbox. Can't see the number there. K4344 1973, and it doesn't say the name underneath it there. But that's that's mad. That's a drag racing car and a half, isn't it? So that's probably on its way to you as well, Luke, to be honest, because I know you'll do something fabulous with that. I'll be in touch with you about that if you want it. Obviously, rear suspension, well, there's a lot of power gone through there, so that's had it. We'll just wheel that over there, along with that charger. Then I've got this nice little recovery truck, Dinky Toys, 109 wheelbase Land Rover. Now, the door's open. I think the bonnet does. Now, I've got no fingers whatsoever, no fingernails. There we are. Very little engine in there. This isn't bad. There's a sign missing there, but the rest of it's here. That one's a bit sealed. I can't pull that out, but that's quite nice and tidy to do. We'll put that to one side. Now I'll stop the video because I've got to grab a carrier bag and put it on my knee. Right, we're back with more Stafford purchases, and here we have a Dinky Toys Gloucester Javelin. It's got its undercarriage intact. It's lost all its paint. Now I've got another one that's lost its undercarriage, and I can see it, so I'll just grab it. It's lost part of its undercarriage, it's lost its wheels, and again, they'd be nice mounted in formation. Leave the undercarriages on so they stay original since they're there. Maybe take it off this one because it's lost a wheel, I don't know. Well, that's nice. So I bought that one knowing I've got the other one and I could do a flight of 2. Then a little Mini, Morris Mini Traveller, Meccano Limited. It's very faint there, I don't know if you can see that. And that's quite nice, isn't it? Nothing opens. It's a Woody. That'd be an interesting challenge to do that. So nice little cutie there to do. Then a rather nice Majorette Limousine, 1/58 scale, made in France, number 339. And I might do this one myself. Normally if I have a limo I send it to Kev at Kev's Bangers, but they're normally about a foot long, the limos I normally get. They're really big. But I think I'm going to keep this one and do this one myself. I once had a ride in one of these in America. I'm not sure if it was this. Is this a Lincoln Town Car one? Stretched Lincoln? It might be an older Stretched Lincoln, I think. That's the one I had to go in anyway. So, nice. Cement mixer on an ERF body. Ready mix concrete truck there. Made in England by Lesney. And it looked to be all intact. That still goes round. Not sure if there's anything missing off the back. Obviously all the paint's gone. But apart from that, that'd be quite nice to do. Then I just picked up this truck. Corgi. It's all there. Make a nice little race truck, or it'll probably fit one of the trailers I've got because the glass is really good. You can see it's got everything intact. One of those air horns is a bit bent. Oh, well there you go, it's snapped off now, so I'll put that in the parts box. I expected that, to be quite honest, but there we go. Now this, I think, comes with a little set that I've got. There was 2 figures in that set, and it's that one with a little comma van. There's a milk van, you can turn an ambulance on it. You have different things you can book on the back of the truck, and that must have been in a handful of stuff I picked up. Now this has seen better days. Dinky Toys tractor. I mean, it had 20 quid on it for the set. I think you could divide that by 2 and take some away, but it's all there. Look, there's the front suspension. Obviously axle's bent, that's not a problem, but the rest of it's there, and it's quite a nice simple model. It must be an early one, so I haven't done a tractor yet. I've got loads of tractors to do. Then we've got this emergency rescue squad, Dinky Toys paramedic. Now I think it was 911 or something on TV back in the 70s. 2 paramedics racing around in one of these. So this could be, I bought this to do the TV challenge in the DMC, Diecast Modelers community on Facebook, because I remembered that TV show as a kid. And here we have something straight out of Easy Rider. It's a Matchbox Easy Rider K41. You can see it there. Speed Kings. Now, it's all there apart from a handlebar. So I don't think that would be too hard to refashion that out of a fairly substantial piece of wire. Bit of wire bending. New talent to learn. We'll just put him to one side. Then Mercedes. Matchbox Speed Kings K30 Mercedes C111 1971. That's quite nice, isn't it? Very futuristic. Maybe a one-off concept car Mercedes built. Now, there we go. Did want to come apart. There's a sideways on transverse engine from the looks of it. Glass isn't too bad. Wheels have better days. That's quite nice. Headlights pop up. There's a little thing there, look, to do that. That little thing pops them up and down. So that's quite a neat little touch, isn't it? Like that. Hey. Then another VW picked up. Lost its front bumper. Whiz wheels. Corgi. Volkswagen 1200. Now I'm doing one of these at the moment, but Dinky. I've got a Tootsie Toy one on the go as well, VW, and you don't have to worry about putting the front bumper on, because a lot of the VW enthusiasts, they take them off, and I don't know what look they call it, but shaved down, dechromed. Obviously suspension's had it on this one, but I do love my VWs to do. Then another concept car. How's that one open? There we go. Quite a nice simple interior, at least it's all there. Matchbox Rollermatics 1973, and it's number 39, the Clipper. Now I thought something was supposed to happen with the Rollermatics. Maybe the headlights are supposed to pop up, because they look like they're freestanding. They're not going to. Now I thought this was a Vickers Varsity when I saw it. I didn't pay £3, by the way. I paid a lot less than that. And it's a Viking. And I think it's a Varsity, but we'll have to look. Now what I want to do is start making my own propellers for these. You can buy them, and it's good that we have sellers who make them, but when you've got as many planes as I've got to restore, you told your wife you spent the best part of 30-40 quid on propellers, you won't be flavour of the month. Bristol Britannia of Canadian Pacific, and I bought this because it at least has got the propellers. Now I can make these now because that one's lost, but this is a complete four prop, so that's great. And it is Dinky Toys Britannia 998. Totally intact, one little wheel missing there, one there, and the propellers, and that'd be really nice to do. Now they do have one of those down at Duxford in England if you're ever down there. I think it's in Monarch Airline colours. That, I tell you what, that's quite weighty, so we'll just Just push that over there. Now we've got an Air France Viscount. Now I can't remember if my first business flight was on a Viscount or a Vanguard, and it was from Derby, England up to Scotland, Glasgow Airport, and this one has got a couple of intact propellers as well, so they can be copied. Very delicate to copy. I think cut them out of the card or something, plastic, strengthen them with super glue, but that's another one to do. Air France colours. Seeing as it's totally trashed, I'd probably do it back to BA colours, like the one I flew in. Indeed it was that version. Now, I don't know why I picked this up, because I've got loads of them. Jackie Oliver's Shadow Ford. But a rather nice one, totally intact, so that's probably why I picked it up, because I couldn't help myself. Most of these were bought like in a deal. Quite a few people were doing 5 for 20 quid or something like that, and then you can go and have a bit of a haggle. Now this door's supposed to open. I can do it. Jeez. Yeah. Something's not quite right there. There we go. There's a mechanism for this. There's a hook missing. Not sure what that did. There's a turning thing. We've got the undercarriage intact. We've lost a blade. We've lost the rear rotor totally almost. Should be a hook drops down. I think that was supposed to pull it up and down. But I bought this because it's got the glass. And I've got one without glass, and I wondered if they made them all with glass or without. So I'm not 100% sure on that at the moment. So let's stop the video and get another carrier bag. Right, there we go. Couldn't help myself. We've got the hook. We've got the original sort of string that you got with Meccano sets. It's obviously Dinky Toys. This does, I had a go at this. It does seem to work. There we go. Look, it's raising the jib thing there. It's got some ties, though they've had it. 20-ton lorry mounted crane, Dinky Super Toys, and that was in a job lot, so that probably cost on about £4. And I've been getting some plant together to do, and the bigger they are, they're easier to work on. That's my feeling on the things anyway. That's quite nice, isn't it? And I'm sure it's all there. And that doesn't seem to have got bent at all, that jib. Right, let's move that to one side. That's quite a big thing. Now, I've done one of these. So why did I buy this? Because it's nice. And to be honest, it probably doesn't need restoring. It's in a different colour. I think it's original colours because they're original rivets. So that's quite nice. 44G, I think. Yeah, Corgi Toys, ERF 44G. Platform trailer, I think they call it. Or drop side. Quite nice. Then a military truck, Dinky Toys pre-ton army wagon, original. It's lost its spare wheel, spare tyre. Those tyres look hard and maybe 3 out of 4 rescuable. No glass, all there. Just a repaint in NATO green. It's got its hook, so that could go in with my Dinky ambulance that I did a while ago. Here's another one. Dinky Toys Big Bedford, made in England, number 522. And it's got all the tyres, though I think we're safe to say they're all shot. And that'd be a nice one to do as well. I've got another Bedford on the go, and he's come away looser, but they're the original rivets. And I think there's going to be a fair bit of rust inside on that base plate, but that's a nice one to do. Dinky Toys, Bedford, says Bedford, but it's a little refuse truck. And I checked this, they're all there. And the little winders there, look, turn in, there it goes, up it goes. And it's like a little, you can see it there, it's like a exaggerated drill, an Archimedes screw. Now you can buy those, I know, from suppliers, but they are quite expensive. And the reason I got this, it's all there. So that's a really nice one to do, and the tyres aren't bad either. I'm not sure if it's had a previous restoration. Could have done quite easily, but they look like the original rivets there. Not sure where else it comes apart. Not done one of those, but the back's there as well, look. So that's a really nice little buy. When you're looking at these, you've got to go through them and check they're all there, which I thought I'd done on this Chieftain tank, but one of the tracks is missing. Dinky Toys Chieftain tank, 155mm mobile gun. And I thought it was 120, 122, and it needs a bit of work doing to it, but I've been working out how to make my own track, so that didn't faze me that there was a track missing. So that's quite nice. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in a modern day tank. This isn't, I suppose these have been out of service 20 years maybe, but I've sat in one of these up here somewhere, cramped. I'm a 6-footer and cramped. The only position I thought I'd be comfortable in was a driver's seat, but seeing as one was the last in at Bovington Tank Museum for the sort of guided tour inside, where we all just squeezed in and sat down and listened to a very informative chat, cramped. That's how I'd have described it. So those tank people, you have my respect. Now this one, Big Bedford again. We saw one of those a few minutes ago. This one's been restored, and to be honest, at the price I paid for it, it's worth its money in tyres. It's a previous restoration, I believe. They don't look like the original rivets to me, and it's been chipped and worn, but a nice commercial to do. Then another one in that, Dinky Super Toys, another Bedford, LNER, London North Eastern Railways, and he's lost a headlight. Now, you saw me do those Austin trucks a while ago, and I think this has been a previous restoration as well. It's too shiny underneath, etc. And it probably needs doing again just to repair that front. But I liked it because it had the trailer. That's why I liked that one. And finally, another Army truck, different to the other one. Army Wagon Dinky Toys. Quite nice, earlier one. It'd be nice to do. Could be a previous resto, though that looks original, that rivet there. But these, I'm not sure if these are, I think they are tyres. The repo tyres, though. I don't think they'll be that good. So they are my purchases from the Stafford show. I spent more money than I expected to, but then again, I always do. And part of the reason was the undoubted star of the show there is that Dinky Toys police car. Exceptional buy, good value that was. I was really pleased, even though I tried to haggle even further. I think I got it at half price what it would have been on eBay. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're looking forward to seeing some of these restored. And next week we will definitely have a restoration. And I think it'll probably be the second restoration of the year. I'm not quite sure. So I look forward to that, and I look forward to seeing you again. So Happy New Year. Have a good 2025, and take care of yourself till we see each other next time on the channel. Bye for now. I'll leave you with the Dinky Toys 3 litre full Capri police car. Thank you.